Media Research Center. You guys are awesome. Brent Bozell is the greatest conservative leader in the history of the American political conservative movement. Great organization. Thank you for being here. My name is Eugene Delgaudio, President of Public Advocate. We do political street theater. We're here with the Sobriety Checkpoint, and we're here with the cones. We've got Nancy Pelosi here. We've got our volunteers. We're trying to make the streets safe from Nancy Pelosi. So we're going corner to corner, and we're going head to head, looking for Nancy Pelosi in these cars. If she's in there, if her name is Pelosi, get out of the car. And we've got a song here, which we're going to do a couple of times. We're going all over the hill with these songs. And we've also got an Adam Schiff song, which we can sing for you if you want.
We might want to hear that.
Okay, so we're going to sing the Nancy Pelosi song one more time for you.
All right.
And we're going to also sing the Adam Schiff song next.
Now, what are the titles to your songs?
Well, the first title is the Nancy Sobriety Checkpoint. The second song title is the Adam Schiff Sham Whistleblowers. Get a Lying Whistler.
What do you think happened to the whistleblower? They talked about him him or her, excuse me, so much, and now they're just nowhere to be seen.
Well, we think we need to bring a little consciousness. We're aware that Nancy is around, even though she's not being brought up and being mentioned. So we're bringing that name out again, because that's another hidden name you dropped from the headlines. And where is Nancy Pelosi, actually?
Now, I'm assuming you've watched some of the impeachment trial. How did you think the Republican rebuttal was?
I think the rebuttal was concise, and it actually bringing up the Democrats was good, because now, these are the same people who didn't want any aid for Ukraine, who didn't want to politicize impeachment, who wanted witnesses now but didn't want witnesses before. I mean, this is kind of like back and forth, always, a switch in their strategy. It's like, I think I'm watching my cousin Vinny when I'm looking over at the Republican side, kind of summarizing the thing where the judge is going, aha. And I think the American people understand that there's no witnesses that can be there, because there's nobody that was there. So there's no evidence. And so there can't be any crime. And so this is kind of like the Pink Panther. We're kind of looking for the crime. We know it's around here somewhere, but after 2 hours, there really wasn't any crime.
And your group is just trying to bring a little levity to the day?
We have done Rudy the Hard-Nosed Lawyer to the tune of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. We have done the 12 Days of Impeachment. We're bringing a little bit of the other side of the conservative movement here, the Rush Limbaugh side, if you will, the political theater side of it. So we're bringing some upbeat attitude, taking some of the sting out of the harshness of the other side. The other side is very harsh.
Speaking of sting, how do you feel personally when a large crowd of people all call you a fascist?
Well, I really believe that, it's not illegal to support the president, so we wanted to assert that it was something that needed to be done in a nice, light way, so it couldn't be misconstrued. Singing is not a weapon, the last time I checked, unless it's really, really bad singing, but we make sure that I'm not on the microphone.
Well, I guess I'm asking that because they always talk about how offended they always are, but then they don't think about other people and how they might be offended by the things that they do.
Well, for them, the laws don't apply. I mean, they could say right on the camera, as Joe Biden does, we got to get this prosecutor out. We got to stop this investigation, or I'm walking off with $1.6 billion. And Obama says we're going to be more flexible after the election on camera with the fine audio, where we all, apparently you could run these red lights, but if your name is Nancy Pelosi, you could run those red lights. So that's why we're here. We're here to put ourselves in danger to prevent Nancy Pelosi from running over our country anymore.
And they talk about witnesses, but what about witnesses like they could call like Alexander Chalupa?
They could do that. I'm waiting for that. I think it would be wonderful if they did that.
Thank you
you
very much.